Hola, mi nombre es Lady, and in this video, we're going to see the accent marks in Spanish. Now, this is a pretty basic video. I'm going to start by sharing my screen so you guys can see my PowerPoint. And we're going to start by saying that in Spanish, we have four different group of words. We have the agudas, llanas, some people call them graves, estrújulas, and sobreestrújulas. Now, to understand the classification of these of the words, you must first learn how to divide words into syllables and then identify the stressed syllable. We have some words here, like Mexico is divided in 3 syllables. Me, he, co. What is my stressed syllable? Mexico. México. ¿Es en México? ¿México? No, it's Mexico. So my stressed syllable is me. Then we have carro. It has 2 syllables. Which one is my stressed syllable? Carro or carro? Carro. K is my stressed syllable. And then we have maleta. Maleta. What is my stressed syllable? Ma is a maleta. Le is a maleta. Orta is a maleta. It's le maleta. Now, here are the characteristics of each group of words. We have the agudas. The stressed syllable is the last one, the last syllable of the word. For example, canción, condición, azul. In all of these words, my stressed syllable is on the last syllable. Then we have the llanas or graves. The stressed syllable is the second to the last one. That is when we start counting from the end of the world. For example, mesa, hombre, banco. Then we have the estrújulas. The stressed syllable is the third to the last one when we start counting from the last or from the end of the world. For example, ánimo, sábado, párroco. It's not sábado. It's not sábado. It's sábado. And then the last group is sobreestrújulas. The stressed syllable is the fourth to the last one, counting from the end of the world. Now, these are very long words because we need at least 4 syllables. For example, energéticamente, escribiéndoselas. Okay, now we're going to see the general rules for the accents. And this is for the agudas. They are accented. That means we put the written accent only if they end in a vowel or in one of these 2 consonants, which are N and S. Everything else is not accented. Okay, so only if my stress is on the last vowel, on the last syllable, and it ends in a vowel in N or S. Now, all the words have a stressed syllable, okay? But we only gonna put the written accent if, in this case, ends a vowel N or S. Now, there's only one accent per word, and it is only placed on vowels, not on consonants. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna put some examples here. We have corazón. Okay, corazón. This is a aguda because my stressed syllable is the last one, corazón. Do I need to put a written accent or not? Corazón. Yes, I do need to put a written accent because it ends in an N. And where do I put my accent? On top of the vowel. Always on top of the vowel. And then what about canción? Do I need to put a written accent? Yes, I need to put a written accent because it ends in N. What about café? Café. It is an aguda because my stressed syllable is the last one, café. And I do need to put a written accent because it ends in a vowel. And what about hospital? Hospital. It is an aguda because my stressed syllable is the last one. Do I need to put a written accent or not? No, because it ends in an L. It's not a vowel, it's not N, and it's not S. So it is still an aguda, but with no written accent. Now, the rules for the llanas or graves. Remember that the stressed syllable is the second to the last one, counting from the end of the world. And these ones are only accented if they end in a consonant, in any consonant except N or S. Okay, for example, let's see. Árbol, árbol. It is a llana because my stress is in árbol. Do I need to put a written accent or not? Yeah, because it ends in a consonant, and this consonant is not N or S, so I do need to put the written accent. Árbol. What about lápiz? Lápiz. It is a llana. Do I need the accent or not? Lápiz. Yes, because it ends in Z, a consonant, and it's not an N or S. And my accent goes on top of the vowel, always. What about farmacia? Farmacia. It is a llana. Do I put a written accent? No, because it ends in a vowel. And the llanas only need a written accent if it ends in consonant. So no accent. It is still a llana, but with no accent. I mean, no written accent. Then we have the estrújulas. They are always accented with written accent. It doesn't matter if it ends in a vowel, and it doesn't matter if it ends in N, S, consonant. They are always accented. For example, Mexico. My stress syllable is me. It's the third one, counting from the end of the world. So we do put a written accent. Mexico. What about lápices? Do we put a written accent? It ends in a consonant. Yes, we always put a written accent. It doesn't matter if it ends in a consonant or a vowel. Lápices. And then we have the estrújulas. Remember that the stress syllable is the fourth one, counting from the end of the world and end of the word. And they are also always accented. For example, fácilmente, fácilmente, or cuéntamelo, cuéntamelo, cuéntamelo. So remember that the estrújulas are always really long words. So yeah, those are the four groups of words in Spanish, the four categories. But there are also other considerations when we need written accents. When in Spanish, when we have a word with only one syllable, we don't put a written accent, unless there are two words with different meanings and it's the same word. For example, él versus él. It is a word with only one syllable. We shouldn't put the written accent, but we have two words with two different meanings. El means the, and el with a written accent means he. Tú versus tú with accent. The first one means yours, and the second one means you. Okay, so for the monosyllabic words, we only capitalize them. I mean, we only put the written accent if we have two words with two different meanings. And the last one is interrogative words. So every time that we are going to use that we have to use an interrogative words, we have to place the written accent. For example, ¿dónde? ¿Cuándo? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué más? ¿Quiénes? ¿Quién? ¿Cuántos? ¿Por cuántas? And maybe there's more. But yeah, if it is an interrogative word, we always put the written accent. Okay, it doesn't matter if it ends in an E, in a vowel, in a consonant, it doesn't matter. If it is an interrogative word, we put the written accent. So yeah, that's it for today. There are other things in consideration when we need to put the accent marks. For example, the hiatos, but we're gonna see that in a different video. Adios.